Welcome to this full 45-minute Pilates session. Let's get going. Feet parallel, ankle, knees and hips in line. Engage the core, so lower abs, hips, glutes, pelvic floor. Pull it all up as tight as you can. Release it a little bit so you can still breathe, then relax the shoulders and relax the knees. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Go look to the left, center and right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right. Bring it back to center. Look up to the ceiling, down through the center, chin to chest. Look up to the ceiling, down through the center, chin to chest. Look up to the ceiling, down through the center, chin to chest. Bring the head back to neutral. Make sure the shoulders are down and back. We bring the arms out to the side. So we're going to rotate the palms up, reach up, rotate, push back down. Rotate, lift up. Imagine the air is really heavy. Rotate, push down. Keep breathing. Tall through the spine. Knees soft. One more coming up. Push back down. Rotate the palms forward. Reach forward. Rotate. Push back. Rotate. Forward. Rotate. Back. Rotate. Forward. Rotate. Back. Rotate. Forwards. Rotate. Back. Bring the arms down. Shoulder roll. And another one. A side bend. Lift back up to the center. And push the hip out the other side. Making sure the body stays in line. So don't allow the body to tip forwards or backwards. And one more each side. Bring the arms down. Shoulder roll. Bring the arms out wide. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Core engaged. Squeeze the glutes to keep the pelvis forward facing. And we're going to look down the back arm. Bring it back to center and take it the other way. So still keeping the knees soft. Tall through the spine. This time release the glutes and allow the pelvis to rotate further round, working down through the spine. Still keeping the arms in line with the shoulders. Last one, bring it back to center, arms come down, shoulder roll. Standing on the left leg, we're going to lift the right knee up and take it out to the side and open out the hip. Hold on to something if you need to. Last one this side. Change sides. Standing tall, core engaged. Knee comes out to the side. Really push that knee back. And last one this side. Come back onto the left leg. Do rotation of the wrists and ankle. Change direction. Flexion, point and flex. Change sides. Standing tall, rotation. Change direction. And flexion, point and flex. Bring the feet back to parallel. Ankle, knees and hips in line. Core engaged. We're going to come up through the feet. Lift the heels as high as you can. Lift through the fingertips till you feel the rib cage lift, but relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Really use the core to control the speed as you come back down. Working the feet and ankles and all through the body. Lift the toes, push the hands back. Go again. Bring it down. Make sure the arms are still feeling active, so you're still pushing out through the fingertips. Go up again. Bring it back down. 2 more. Last one. Bring it down. Relax the upper body, and we're going to do the feet. I'll just change the camera. Okay, so standing nice and tall, soft knees, core engaged. We're going to do Mexican wave with the toes. So big toe, next toe, all the way down to the little one, stretching them wide and then slowly bringing them back down, or whatever movement that you can do. One more. You lift the big toe, put it down, lift the big toe, put it down, lift the big toe, put it down, lift the big toe, put it down. This time we're going to lift the big toe, keep it lifted, and we're going to lift and lower the smaller toes. Last one. Here we're going to scrunch the toes under and stretch them out wide. Scrunch them under as tight as you can. Push them out wide. Scrunch, you can do the fists as well. One more. We're going to push onto the toes and the tops, toes and tops, toes and tops. Change sides, toes and tops, toes and tops, toes, tops. Change sides, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge. Change sides, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge, and bring the feet back to parallel. Okay, so coming back to standing nice and tall, Core engaged, soft knees, shoulders back. So we're just going to take a breath, really feel tall through the body. You take the feet to hip distance apart. And we're going to just squat down, keeping the core engaged, and push back up. So as you come down, make sure the face doesn't come any further forward. So you're coming down. And you should feel it across the lower back, through the glutes, quads, and then push back up. Scoot the belly button in, squat down, relax the shoulders, push through the feet, squeeze the glutes, come back. Take it back down, keep those shoulders relaxed. Keep breathing. Last two. Bring it back up. So this time we're going to squat down, come up, lift the leg, bring it down. Squat down, push up, lift the leg, take it down. Squat down, push up, lift the leg, bring it back. So a bit of strength work and a bit of balance. So push down, lift up, pull the core in. Last one this side. So same thing on the other leg. Push down, lift up. Push down, lift up. Make sure the core's really engaged when you come up. Keep that balance. Two more. Okay, back, center. So we're going to make sure the core's engaged. We're going to take the legs slightly wider. We're going to come down and hold, relax the shoulders. So again, the back stays nice and straight. Don't fold forwards. Tip the tailbone in slightly. Engage the core. We're going to pause for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push back up. Okay, we're going to go again. Engage the core, tuck the tailbone in. Arms come out in front, relax the shoulders. Push down, hold. So just looking neutral. So neck stays nice and long. Shoulders relaxed. And lift alternate heels. Two more each side. Push back up. Take the legs out wide. This is going to depend on leg length, so you might have to adjust as we're doing this. Legs slightly at an angle, feet slightly at an angle. We're going to bend the left leg. Feel the stretch through the inner thigh. Again, keeping the body upright. Lift up and take it the other way. So really concentrating on the leg that we straighten to feel that stretch through the inner thigh. So really keeping tall through the body. Breathe in, one more each side. Okay, we're going to come down to the mat and we're going to lie on our sides. Okay, so to start with, you come up onto the elbow. Make sure you're lifted up out of the shoulder joint. So this needs to stay active at all times. So option 1, bend the bottom leg. Give yourself a nice stable base. Make sure the body's 90 degrees from the mat, shoulder and the hips, but the top part of the body is all in line. So shoulder, hip, knee and ankle. This is your starting position. And we're going to lead with the outside edge of the foot. The hand can come in front to support. And we're just going to lift, pause and lower. Lift, pause and lower. If you want to make this slightly harder, use the core as well. You straighten both legs. Lift, pause and lower. Lift, pause and lower. So make sure that you're still lifted, so this side is still active. The shoulders are relaxed. Keep that foot flexed. Last one. Okay, we're going to bend the leg in front, lift it up and take it down. So working the inner thigh and the glutes. Again, make sure the body's 90 degrees to the mat. And make sure that your left side towards the mat is still active, lifting up out of the shoulder joint. Okay, last one. The legs back together. Bring the feet closer to the body. So now you've got shoulder, hip and ankles in line. Put the hand on top of the hip. I'm going to do clamshells, so glue the heels together and just lift the knee and bring it down. And if the knee is going very far back, there's a good chance that your hip is dropping back, so keep that hand to keep the hips stacked. Okay, glue the knees together, flex the top foot, lift the heel. Remember to keep that left side nice and active as we lift up away from the mat. Cores engaged, shoulders are relaxed. Last one. Then we're going to come round onto the other side. Give this left elbow and shoulder a break. So again, remember, elbow underneath shoulder, lifted up out of the shoulder joint. This side's nice and active. If you need the support, the bottom leg's bent, straight through the body 90 degrees to the mat. So we're nice and in line. Elbow, shoulder, hip, knee and ankle. Top hand comes in front just to give you the support. And we lift, pause, and lower. Lift, pause, and lower. Lift, pause, and lower. Lift, pause, and lower. Remember, if you want to take the next option, you just straighten both legs. Your core has got to work harder to keep you balanced. So really controlled. Last one. Okay, bring the knee forwards and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Check in to make sure your side next to the mat is still nice and active. You're lifted up out of the shoulder joint. Neck and shoulders are in neutral. This one works the inner thighs and the glute muscles. The last one. Bend both legs. So now you want your elbow, shoulder, shoulder, hip and ankles in line. Glue the heels together, put the hand on top of the hip. And we're just going to lift the knee. Don't allow that knee to be taken back by gravity. You make sure you're doing the work. Just pushing it up and taking it back down. And keeping those hips stacked. Keeping lifted up and active through the right hand side. So you're pushing away from the mat. Last one. Glue the knees together, flex the top foot, and rotate up. Don't sink into the shoulder. Okay, last one. We're going to come back onto the other side to give this elbow a rest. But this time we're going to come completely down to the mat. So take the left arm out long and rest the head on the arm. So again, bottom leg can be bent. Make sure the body stays 90 degrees to the mat, or the bottom leg can be straight for slightly for the next option up. This hand can come on top. This time we're going to lift the leg. It'll come up a little higher. We're lying flat. Slowly bring it down. So as we lift up, we're going to point the toes. As we come down, we're going to flex the foot. So point up, flex down. 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 If you've taken option 2, the next one is a little more, you need to really make sure the core is engaged. We're going to point forward, flex back. So really use the core to keep you nice and stable. Point forward, flex back. If you find the body rocking around too much, then just bend that bottom leg. Point forward, flex back. forward, flex back, point forward, flex back, point forward, flex back. Okay, so last one, point forward, flex back. Okay, so this time we're going to bring the leg completely forwards as far as you can, and we're going to pulse for 10. Tap it down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back and roll over onto the other side. Again, drop the arm down to the mat, stretch it out long, rest the head. Get your body nice and lined up so you can have the bottom leg bent to give you that bit more balance, bit more support. Keep the body 90 degrees to the mat. The top arm, hip and ankle are all in line. No sticking your bum out behind. And we're going to point the toes up and flex down. Point up, 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 flex down. 2 more. Okay, so now we're going to point forward, flex back. Point forward, flex back. So if you do need to bend the leg on this one to give you a bit more stability, that's fine. So make sure the neck and shoulders are nice and relaxed. One more. Bring the legs together, then take the top leg out in front and we're going to pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here we're going to roll onto our fronts and just lift up from the mat, coming into a small back bend, small back stretch, head and neck staying neutral, shoulders down and relaxed. Feel the stretch down through the shoulders, down the spine into the lower back. Then we're going to bring the hands closer to underneath the shoulders, push up, lift back into child pose. So push the bottom back towards the heels, stretch through the fingertips. Okay, from here we're going to come into box. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. So make sure you're pushing through the whole of the hand, not just through the heel of the hand. So you should feel weight through the fingers and the thumb and the base of the fingers. So pushing through the hands so the hands and arms are active. So you look down, you can see the knees and the legs should disappear behind the knees. They shouldn't be out to the side or together in the middle. So make sure the back's in neutral, neck nice and long. We're going to take the right leg behind us. Pause, really reach the toes back. And then we're going to pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Take the other leg out. So the weight between the hands and the knee that's on the mat should be as even as you can get it. Point the toe on the left leg and we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back down. Coming back to the right leg. Take the knee to the side. Slowly bring it down. So as you take the knee to the side, the knee that you're leaning on shouldn't be tipping. That leg should stay underneath the hip. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. If you are tipping, then just don't take the knee quite so high. So really keep that control. Keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. Last one. Bring it down. Lift the left knee. Push back down. Lift the left knee. Bring it 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 down. Last one. Lift the left knee. Bring it down. Just to give the wrists a break, we're going to push back into child pose. Stretch forward with the arms. Do a few wrist circles if you need to. Okay, we're going to come back into box. So make sure the wrists are underneath shoulders. Your arms are active, you're pushing your chest away from the mat. We're going to come back to the right knee, we're going to lift it out to the side, sweep it round behind and bring it down. So take it out to the side, keeping the knee bent, so you're drawing a circle with the knee. Out to the side, round, behind, back down. Lift, round and 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 down. Last one. Lift, round, down. Change sides. Lift the left leg. Take it round. Bring it down. So imagine the knees drawing a circle. Lift, round, down. Lift, round, down. Lift, round, down. Make sure the neck and shoulders are relaxed. Belly button still pulled in towards the spine. Lift, round, down. Last one. Lift, round, down. Push back into child pose. Give the wrists another break. Okay, we're going to come back up. Last one in box. So we just take the left arm forwards, reaching forwards. Take the right leg behind to engage the core. We're just going to tap the right leg down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the left arm down, bring the right knee back in. So if that's too much, you can just bring the arm down and we can just tap the leg, that's fine. Otherwise, right arm reaches out, left leg goes behind. Make sure you do alternate, otherwise you definitely will fall over. Tap the left leg down. 1, 2, make sure you bring it up and squeeze the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back down. Bring your body round to sitting. Take the knees and the feet out wide, sitting tall through the body, shoulders relaxed, core engaged. You want the pelvis to stay sitting on the mat, so don't allow the pelvis to lift as we drop the knees to the center. Now the aim is to get the knee as close to the floor as you can. If you can't, that's fine. If you're just bringing it down a little way, that's okay. And you might find that one hip is different to the other. So keep the pelvis on the mat. Keep the core engaged. So you can adjust how close the feet are to the body and just have a play and see which works for you. Be careful with this one if you've had a hip replacement. Just do smaller movements. One more each side. Okay, so this time we're going to take both knees to the left. This time the pelvis will lift. So bring the arms just gently in front of you and relax the shoulders. So we're using the core for balance. We're going to take both knees to the left. Bring it back to center. And then both knees to the right. You should really feel it working through the inner and outer thighs and through the glutes. You also need to activate your core. There should be no tension in the neck and shoulders, so the shoulders shouldn't be doing any work. They always do try to. You've managed to walk all the way across your mat. Please make your way back. I was worried that you'll end up in the kitchen and then go and make yourself a cup of tea. Okay, so sitting nice and tall. I'm going to take the legs out straight. So we're going to just gently have the hands there for support. Tall through the body, core engaged, shoulders relaxed. Lift the right leg, bring it back to center. Lift the left leg, bring it back to center. Right leg out, left leg out. Right leg in, left leg in. If you find as you're lifting the leg and taking it out that you're tipping back, then don't take the leg out quite so far. So again, more inner and outer thigh and quad work. One more. So we're going to flex the feet and point. Flex, you should feel the hamstrings at the back of your leg all activate. Sitting tall through the body, and then point. You should feel all the muscles through the front of the legs work. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Right, so that's it for the mat work. We're going to come up now and finish with a little bit of balance work. Just standing tall through the body, core engaged, shoulders relaxed. So really lifting through the core, relaxing the shoulders. Take a couple of breaths just to reset the body in this posture. We're going to come into tree pose. So foot's just touching down with the heel resting above the ankle, the whole foot above the ankle or above the knee, and not across a joint. Core engaged, relax the shoulders and lift up. And relax. Don't forget to keep breathing. And bring the arms down. Bring the leg down, change sides. Bring the arms down. Bring the leg down. Okay. So we're going to stand tall through the body. We're going to bring both the feet next to each other. And we're going to hold for 20 seconds, hands on hips, eyes closed. Keep breathing. Okay, keeping the eyes closed. If you can, lift the right leg. We're going to do another 20 seconds. Okay, right leg comes down. Lift the left leg, 20 seconds. Keep those eyes closed if you can. Okay, bring that one down. Now tight rope. So dominant foot comes in front. Keep the weight through the center, soft knees. Make sure those shoulders push back. Keep the core engaged. Now eyes open or eyes closed. We're going to do another 20 seconds. You should feel your feet and ankles adjusting as they work to keep you balanced. Okay, and release. Okay, interlink the fingers, push them away. Push up, side bend. Center, side bend. Center. One more each side. Release the fingers, take them behind, push them away. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release the arms, give the arms a shake. Feet and legs a shake. Everything. Brilliant. Hope you enjoyed that, thank you. If you enjoyed that Pilates workout, I've made you a special playlist.